Okay, hi YouTube, this is the xenominer bot programming tutorial. I tried to learn bot programming using other tutorials, but I noticed there was barely any good ones out there. So in this tutorial, I'm just going to quickly go over everything. This right here is the bot, as you know. Okay, when you press left trigger to go into the programming, I'm going to use this as an example. You can press X to rename a program. I'm going to press Y to edit. Also press back button to delete if you ever want to. I'm going to delete all this real quick. Okay, this little symbol right here is used to declare a movement, and this by itself will do nothing. Like if I do this and then press B and try to save it, it'll give me an error with the script. All this does is say, okay, bot and move. So like if I use this with the up arrow, this just means move up. So when I save the program and I press A to select it, now you can see the bot just moves up. If I do it again, oh sorry, not that. You sure you want to call back the bot? Yes. Okay. Okay, that just makes the bot move up. You can also do it as many times as you want, like that. So now the bot will just move 3 spaces up. I'm going to save it. 2, 3. And now you see the program ended. Okay. So that just means to start a movement. This means actually to dig. This means to place a block. This means turn to the left. This means turn to the right. This means move backward. This means move down. This means move up. And this means move forward, like I just showed you. Okay. So if I wanted to make a program that dug downward, what I'd want to do is I would say declare movement and make it move down. Then I would say dig down, and then I would say move down again. Okay, now I'm going to run the program. Okay, he moved down, he dug down, and then he moved down again, and then the program stopped. Okay, that's just one example. Now, one thing that is probably going to throw people off is whenever you tell a bot to dig, it like you can't just keep telling it to move somewhere without digging first. So if I say move down, move down, move down, and then I tell it to dig down, when I run this program, all he's gonna do is he's gonna sit right there. And what he's trying to do is he's trying to move down, but he can't, so the program will just never end. And then I just press left trigger, recall the bot. Okay. So just remember, whenever you're moving your bot, always tell it like to dig first. So if you want to make a program that works all the time, like if you're telling it to if you want it to just keep moving forward like this, I would just tell it to move forward, dig forward, move forward, dig forward. Now if I run this, even though there's like no block in the way, he'll just, by dig, he's just digging nothing, so he'll always be able to move forward. So just keep that in mind when you're making programs. Sorry. Okay. So, oh yeah, okay, block building. Okay, whenever you want your robot to build a block, okay, so first off, I'm just going to tell him to move down, so just to keep it level. And then this is to say to build a block, so I'm going to tell him to build a block. And then you also have to tell him where to build it. So I'm going to tell the robot to build it in front of him, and then I'm going to use this command. Now all these are all technically the same. Now as you can see, I can press Y on it and this tells it what block to build. So I'm going to tell him to build a cube of ice in front of him. Okay, now when I run the program, he's going to move down, and he just built a cube of ice in front of him, just like I told him to. So, and these, they give you multiple symbols, so you get, like there's multiple different types of blocks you can tell them to build. Okay, these over here to the right side are called macros, and all these are is just a segment of code. So when I press Y to edit, I'm going to delete all this. I'm going to tell it robot move down, and no, I don't want to do that. I'm going to do move forward, move, and yeah, I'm just going to leave it like that. Okay, so I press B to save the macro. Now when I put this, it's the same as if I just didn't put anything. I mean, not it's the putting down this one is the same as just putting down that. It just simplifies it a little bit. So if I run the program, you just move forward just like he would have if I didn't. So you can use multiple of these. It's the same as telling him to move 3 spaces. Okay, now 4. Oh, sorry, wrong button. Save macro. B. Okay, now I'm going to run the program, and he's just going to move 4 spaces. And as you can see right here, you can actually have a macro inside of like a macro. So I'm going to save this as one. Okay, so what did I have that as? Okay, so he's going to move up, and then it's going to do whatever that macro does. And then I'm going to make this macro, I'm going to make it move down. So down. Okay, save. So now watch what he does. He's going to move forward, and then he moved down, just like I told him to. So if you wanted to make a program where the robot would lay out 5 blocks, or like what you could do is actually have these robots like build their own shelters. I'm not gonna, it would take a while to figure out, but I'm just gonna start. So if I wanted him, what I want him to do, okay, build down, and I'm gonna, shoot, I forgot what this one is. Okay, I'm gonna choose light basalt. So, okay, so move down. Okay, and then I want him to move up. Okay, save. I'm gonna tell him to do 5 of this, and then I'm gonna tell him turn 5 more, turn 5 more, turn 3, 4, 5. Okay, that's 5. So now I'm gonna set it. Now, oh, sorry. Shoot. Okay, so he's built. I think that's okay. Perfect. See, now he just turned, and now he's gonna build 5 more, and then he's gonna turn again. Okay, I think by now you get the point. I hope this tutorial helped. I know it took me a while to figure this out, so good luck.